Welcome to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Jeff Smith with Danny Canada coming to you live from Grants Pass High School in Grants Pass, Oregon. Thanks for joining us today. It's our Lithia Superstore Game Day powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Today featuring the North Medford Black Tornado taking on the Grants Pass Lady Cavers. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Grants Pass School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for tonight's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and click on the red subscribe button. And if you already have, we thank you. Game 2 of our doubleheader coming up. It was an exciting Game 1. If you were watching along, you know we had about everything you could imagine. We had a grand slam. We had North Medford with a comeback that came up a little bit short. We had the wind completely take out our broadcast station, our canopy, and some of our equipment ended up on the ground. And then the stream dropped in the 6th inning, and we had to start a completely different stream to give you the last 3 outs of the game. So it was quite an exciting one. Danny, we're hoping things calm down a little here for Game 2.
Well, you know, we missed some big things. We didn't get any double plays last game. We didn't get anybody hit by a pitch. Nobody got thrown out. So, hey, the excitement could still keep going here. Who knows what's going to happen for Game 2? But we have things ratcheted down here. We took that time out between games to secure our tent here. Hopefully we have no more blow-away issues, and we can keep this one going for you strong. I'm excited for a second Game 2 here. That first game was a tight one, 7-6. That final, Grants Pass with the win, man. I think only because of that grand slam that we saw in the first really got them going there. Without that, you take those 4 points away, and that's a win for North Medford. So North Medford Tornado, they should be feeling pretty strong about the second game here. If they can just minimize some of those mistakes and not allow something like that, like a big grand slam, they could take the second game. So interested to see what's going to happen here.
Yeah, so we're going to take this opportunity before this game gets started to thank some of our sponsors and get you some important messages from the OSAA. We will come back with starting lineups after this break.
From the moment you enter the court, we're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official when I was a senior in high school, 17 years old. I think it's the best decision I've made. You could play, and you could make extra money on the weekends on the side, and why not?
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and young athletes who can translate those skills to officiating.
So much of officiating is not necessarily what you do on the court. It's how you conduct business off the court as well. Being an official, sure, it's not easy.
And if it wasn't for those difficulties, I don't think I would be where I'm at, because it helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School. It's our Bill's Glass pregame show. Bill's Glass is the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. Locally owned, family run. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. We didn't get to this in the first game. Things were a little crazy all along for that first game. So both these teams playing in the Southwest Conference. North Medford currently ranked 17th in the state. Grants Pass 24th. Grants Pass now with a 4-0 league record after the win in Game 1 and an 8-7 overall record, while North Medford league record evens up at 2-2. And their overall record at 8-6. And let's take a look at the starting lineups. And actually, let's hit this. We didn't get that until the end of the game. Last game, Chris Campbell, your head coach for the North Medford Black Tornado. Jared Hook, your first-year coach of the Grants Pass Lady Cavers, as the Lady Cavers take the field to take their warm-ups before we get things started. And let's take a look at the batting order once again for North Medford. It'll be Ryan Hamlin batting first and playing center field. Samara Miles will be in left and bat second. Presley Lawton, the catcher, will bat third. Your pitcher once again will be Gabby Urban batting fourth. Emily Dunn will be the shortstop batting fifth. Batting sixth, Aricelli Guerrero over at third base. Your DP is going to be Julia Thomas, batting seventh. Batting eighth is Anna Gates. She's at second base. And out in right field, batting ninth, is going to be number 9, and that is Kendall Garrett. And the defensive arrangement for the Cavers. Sarah Martin pitching her second game today. Nevaeh Harry, the catcher. Alyssa Jimenez at first. Alexa Medley at second. Reagan Bruner at short. Ellie Berg at third. Alex Hook in left. Atiana Vanuku-Johnson in center. And Ashley Falk is in right. And we are ready to get things started here. Game 2 of the doubleheader. Grants Pass winning the first game 7-6. And the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one.
Already having the first test of your engineering skills here, Jeff. Wind is blowing through pretty hard, and so far your tent anchoring has been successful.
Well, let's hope that continues. Hard ground ball, taken at second by Medley, and she'll make the play for the first out. And there's one away here in the top of the first. So Hamlin retired. That'll bring up Miles, the lefty left fielder. So Martin and Urban, the same two pitchers from game 1, going at it again here in game 2. Hard ground ball, base hit center field. Backhanded by Vanuku-Johnson. She'll get it in quickly. And a one-out base runner for North Medford. And that'll bring up Lawton, the Black Tornado catcher. So Miles down at first with one out. And Lawton steps into the box. First pitch swinging, drives one deep to center field. That'll hit the base of the wall. Coming around third and taking the turn for home. Here's the throw. Out at home is Miles. Over to second goes Lawton, but a beautiful relay, and the second out is recorded at home plate. Got a courtesy runner coming in.
What a great hit there. Right out to the base of the fence. I love the aggressive to go for it, try and get the run in there, start off with a point on the board. And great job, defense for the Lady Cavers, getting that throw out at home.
Yeah, good relay. Hit the cutoff. Oh. Sorry about that, folks. We'll get the little smaller scoreboard going up there. Fortunately, with our sort of not the best setup here, that scoreboard was actually staying mostly out of the play, but we'll get the better one up there for you. So an 0-1 count now with 2 outs and a runner out at second base. waited on that changeup, and that goes off the glove of Jimenez. Coming around to score will be the courtesy runner running for Lawton, and a single and advancing to second on the throw was Urban. So that brings up Dunn, the shortstop.
And number 31 running for.
And a courtesy runner.
Running for pitcher, Urban. And is it me, or am I hearing some rain pitter-pattering on the top of our tarp there? I think I am.
Back to the pitcher. The out is made, so Black Tornado get a run and strand a runner. We head to the bottom half of the inning, and it's 1-0 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. We'll be right back.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School and the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Let's take a look quickly at the batting order for Grants Pass. Alexa Medley batting first, Ellie Berg second, Sarah Martin batting third, Shaylin Totten bats fourth, Atiana Vanuku Johnson will bat fifth, Nevaeh Harry bats sixth, Ashley Falk will bat seventh, Alex Hook batting eighth, and Reagan Bruner will bat ninth. Urban the pitcher, Lawton the catcher, Rains at first, Gates at second, Dunn at shortstop, Guerrero at third, Miles in left, Hamlin in center, and Garrett out in right field. And the first pitch taken for ball one. Bottom half of the first. That'll be ball two. 2-0.
And Urban kind of laughing at that one again, knowing it got away from her so high. Probably smiling, thanking her catcher for not letting that go too wild, although no one on right now, so not a big deal. But you always like to thank your catcher for saving your
strike called, and it's 2-1. Yeah, for sure.
Saving your out-of-control pitches, and great pitch there for strike one, yeah.
So in the first game, North Medford got 3 runs in the first. They get 1 here today in the second game. Grants Pass looking to get it back. The bunt, it's a good one, and that'll be, closer play than I thought it was going to be, but still safe at first is Medley.
That was a great run, great hustle. You got to hit that ball, and you can't think about it. You have to just all out get there to first base, everything you got, and that shows you why right there.
And so Ellie Berg squares the bunt, pulls it back, takes ball one, throw down to first, is not in time, and that hit the runner. And she's going to need a minute.
Yeah, I think it got her like right in the gut. It looked a little painful, especially when you're trying to rip that in there.
So they will check on Alexa Medley, and we will take this break in the action to let you know that we want you to make sure that a visit to Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill on the banks of the Rogue River is included on your next trip to Grants Pass. First-class food and service awaits you. The gem of the Thomason Hospitality Group, Tap Rock. Table Rock Sports says thank you to our nearly 2,000 YouTube subscribers. Want to join our team? Go to Table Rock Sports at YouTube and click on the red subscribe button. Your home for high school sports in Southern Oregon. TableRockSports.net. So it looks like Medley going to continue. She's the runner down at first. And Ellie Berg, the hitter, up here with a 1-0 count. Facing Gabby Urban, the Black Tornado pitcher. Squares to bunt. It's another nice one. Third baseman will play it. They'll get the out at first. All the way headed to third. And out at third is Medley. So Medley with some super aggressive base running. And that will end. No, that'll be 2 outs. There's still one to go here. There's only been 2 batters, so there can't be more than 2 outs.
Well, there was a great decision to go for it. I mean, there was nobody at third because of that bunt. It brought everybody up, and just great awareness from the outfielder to come up and cover in the last minute there. And, yeah, good job defensively.
That goes back to what we were talking about in that first game. That's a situation where, yes, if that outfielder doesn't do their job and come and cover that bag, she's standing on third easily.
Yep. And she's only 30 feet away from a score. So smart defensive play there. And, a couple of decisions that the outfielder has made today. Good job. Ooh, that went high and outside. Ball 2.
So count 2-0 to Sarah Martin.
Martin's got some good power. We've seen her have a good hit last game.
So nobody on with 2 away on that double play that erased what was starting out as a first inning rally. Called strike, off-speed pitch on the 3-0.
Yeah, that was a great looking pitch there. I'm sure Martin was thinking, I wish I could have that one back.
Swinging a foul and a good cut. Makes it 3-2. Of course, Grants Pass came up in the first inning of the first game, down 3-0. They ended the inning leading 4-3 on the grand slam by the catcher, Nevaeh Harry. They're down 1-0 here, and Martin trying to see what she can do. Just fights that one off. I believe Urban pulled the string a little on that one, and Martin just tried to slow the swing down enough that she could make contact, and she did. 3-2, 2 outs.
So one thing you want to be careful of, too, is not making it tip back into the catcher's glove.
That one driven to deep left field. That one is off the that's out of here. I thought it hit the top of the wall, but it must have hit
the second fence.
Yeah, I thought it hit the white, but instead Martin ties the game with a home run. So,
like we said, she's got power.
Yeah, I really don't know what that hit, because I don't think that scoreboard is close enough for that to have come back, but maybe it did.
Was it the pole? Did it hit right off the flagpole?
Maybe, but
or just the top of the white fence, perhaps?
Either way, a home run for Sarah Martin, helping the cause. Hit the scoreboard. We're getting some help here. It hit the scoreboard and came back in, and so Martin with the home run ties this game at 1, and the batter will be Shaylin Totten. That one out of play.
Bouncing off the dugout beside us here.
And the count 0-1. So 2 games, 2 first-inning home runs for the Lady Cavers.
Gotta like that.
A grand slam in the first game, a solo shot here. Little rain coming down again.
I can hear it pitter-patter.
Strike called, and it's 0-2. Totten pretty quiet in that first game. I think she'd like to break out here in this second game. And
I'm sure if Totten connects with it too, she looks like she got some power, be able to get another homer.
Fouls that one off and stays alive. Yeah, Taunton can drive the ball. Vanuku Johnson can drive the ball. They've got some, we talked about it in that first game. There's some power hitting in the middle of this Lady Caver lineup. Martin, probably one of their best home run hitters, who's also their best pitcher.
Yeah, doing double duty today. Both pitchers doing double duty. Wonder how long they'll make it to be able to do full 7 for both. That'd be impressive. That's a lot of work.
It is a lot.
Not just the physicality of it, too, but the mentality of it, too, as a pitcher, right? You're so much more on your mind as a pitcher. You're kind of like the quarterback of the defense out there.
Yeah, and it's such an up and down. You know, we saw kind of after they scored those 3 runs in the 5th inning in that last game, there was sort of a new energy back on the mound. The energy was kind of lost for a bit for North Medford, and they got that energy back when they got that game within 1, and you could just see it in the delivery from Urban. So lots of highs and lows to go through, and to pitch 2 straight games. Of course, they do it a lot. They're used to this. It's the nature of softball.
Yeah.
And a walk, so a 2-out base runner in the form of Shaylin Taunton. And coming up here with 2 outs will be
number 20 coming in to run for Taunton now, too, over on first.
So courtesy runner for Taunton. And who is that going to be? 20. Is that 20? Oh, I don't have 20. Well, we'll find 20 in a second here, and we'll let you know who that is.
Maybe
that is Jimenez, Alyssa Jimenez. So I missed her because I was looking at the players that weren't in the game. Jimenez is in the game. She's just not in the batting order. So Jimenez, the courtesy runner. And our batter is going to be number 12, Atiana Vanuku Johnson.
And doesn't look like Jimenez is going to be able to run. Wondering if that was what the little meeting between Blue and the coaches were.
So we're waiting for a base runner. Okay, so Taunton back out there. So let's so Taunton will be the base runner. She drew the 3-2 walk. And Vanuku Johnson will be the batter. Urban's pitch high, goes over the glove of the catcher. Taunton over to second on the play. And a 1-0 count, and runner now in scoring position for Vanuku Johnson.
And you got to love that with 2 outs, having that cushion at first, Tim. We got another pause in the game here.
Going to get
a meeting on the mound is what I always call it. But in softball, there's no actual mound. It's just a circle.
So checking on the pitcher, Urban. I think that wild pitch had Coach a little concerned about what if she's hurt or if it just slipped or what's going on there. You definitely don't want to leave a player out there if she's got some kind of an injury. And, some players don't want to tell you when they have an injury.
I never did. Did you? I never told, unless that was brutal.
I've never had an injury.
Never?
No. Well, at least not one I've admitted to.
Well, I played football. I was a little slot receiver. And one time I got a pass about 5 yards out, and a linebacker hit me so hard I couldn't breathe for the next couple of plays. But I didn't tell Coach I couldn't go out there. So I was just hoping, let's do some runs, nothing to me. And I was able to stay in. But, oh, my goodness, I'll never forget that. That was one of the most painful things I've ever felt. I've broken some bones.
I played a lot of catcher, and that was a good way to hide the pain because you just keep your mask on all the time.
There you go. But you know what? It's also kind of pick up a little bit of rain, too, and I'm sure that ball's getting a little bit wet again. And so, maybe just Coach want to come in and calm her down a little. Take a breather.
So back at it here. The 1-0 pitch is high for ball 2. 2-0. The batter, Vanuku Johnson. Taunton, the runner, out at second base. Urban, your pitcher. Lawton, your catcher. And here comes Urban's 2-0. Misses, and it's 3-0. That one must have been off the plate. The height looked okay from here, although our vantage point's not the best, but just off the plate. And taking all the way, called strike 3-1.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch there. So it's sunny with some rain.
Yes, it's the liquid sunshine. And a walk, and there's 2 runners aboard with 2 outs. And the grand slam hitting Nevaeh Harry, the Caver catcher, up next. Harry takes a strike. Yeah, my second year in Little League, the coach, we needed a backup catcher. He taught me to catch, and then I was hooked. Never quit. So I got a certain affinity for catchers.
I was catcher too. I liked it. I was a goalie as well, so having balls coming at me real fast, it's kind of a fun thing to kind of, see if you can beat the ball. Receiver as well. It's another thing, right? Ball's coming at you all the time. You got to catch it. Those were my positions when I played sports.
0-2 pitch is right to the first baseman. Grabbed there by Raines. She steps on the bag. And the
couldn't have been any easier.
Cavers get a run and tie it. They leave 2 runners. We head to the second. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, it is 1-1.
Even a few days to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
It's Ram Truck Month going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge at Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s or test drive a new 2022 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Ram Truck Month, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Yep. Top of the second coming up. North Medford Black Tornado coming to bat. And we've got a 1-1 score due up for the Black Tornado to be Guerrero, Thomas, and Gates. Got a little old school 80s rap playing in the background.
It's pretty good. You beat Inland, a little Run DMC. Nicely done, Jeff. You called it. I thought it was Beasties. But no, he corrected me.
No, little Run DMC. Kind of the pioneers of modern rap, if you think about it. I mean,
sure.
That album, I won't say it. Raising Heck.
Raising Goodness.
Back in the 80s was kind of what started the modern rap, genre.
Yeah, well, Beastie Boys, they were in it back then, too. They started as a punk band with a girl drummer, though. So, it's funny how bands sometimes can just sort of mold themselves into what they become. Beastie Boys, they were definitely pioneers, too, in their day.
So here's Martin's 0-1 pitch to Guerrero. She waits on it, pops it up on the infield. Third baseman calling for it, and Berg makes the play, and there's one away.
And interesting, too, because now the sun just kind of popped right out and it was bright there. Trying to track that, not always easy.
Yeah, she was having to fight that a little bit, but able to make the play. She had some help. Bruner was backing her up on the play.
Bruner, some great plays in the first game.
Yeah, she really did. And your batter is Julia Thomas.
She'll take ball 1 for her first pitch.
The 1-0. Outside, ball 2, 2-0.
Oh, yeah, but Martin really whipped that one in there. That one came in fast and high, but she's got some speed.
Yeah, she can bring it. She's got She's just such a complete player. I mean, she can do just about everything. I imagine she could play any position if they needed her to.
But if she's going to excel as a pitcher, keep her there.
Yeah.
As long as you can. Yeah, really interesting to see how the girls do, both teams, with their pitchers today. See if they can last out 2 games.
Here goes the 3-0 chant. North Medford trying to get fired up here. And that one right down Broadway. The 3-0 fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Martin's not letting them get in her head. I know it's 3-0, but I'm about to make it 3-1. Watch this.
She's been around a while. Throws another one there, and the count goes full 3-2. Chopped to first. Stepping on the bag is Jimenez, and there is 2 away. And the hitter, Anna Gates, fouls off the first pitch. Gates serves one to right. Coming in and making the easy play is Falk, or she makes it look easy. And the side is retired in order. Here in the top of the second, we head to the bottom half of the second, and it's a 1-1 game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Yeah, same.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School. Lady Cavers hosting the North Medford Black Tornado. And we head to the bottom of the second. Due up for the Cavers. It'll be 7, 8, 9. Falk, Hook, and Bruner, scheduled hitters here in the bottom of the second on the John L. Scott scoreboard. North Medford 1, Grants Pass 1. First pitch swinging, and left fielder Miles moves a couple of steps toward the line, makes the catch, and there's one away. And that'll bring up Hook. Alex Hook, the Lady Caver left fielder, steps into the box to face Gabby Urban. First pitch is low for a ball, 1-0. Swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. One-two pitch to Hook. Struck her out. And there's two away here in the bottom of the second. And then I'll bring up the number 9 hitter, shortstop Reagan Bruner. The Reagan Bruner chant going up from
I love it.
Reagan Bruner, Reagan Bruner. You can't tell we're having a good time despite all of the craziness of the first game. Swing and a foul, and the count 1-1.
What are you going to do when you come out to a ball game? You come out and be miserable? Can't do that. You
No.
gotta come out and have a good time no matter what's going on. A little wind, a little rain. You can handle it.
No, I wouldn't be here if I didn't enjoy this. I don't have any kids out here. That one driven to center, well hit. Going back and making the catch is Hamlin out in center field. Tracked that ball well, records the third out. And we remain tied on the John L. Scott scoreboard. We head to the third. It's 1-1.
Family gather and memories are made. Cap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Anyhow, but top of the third, you're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net. And on our John L. Scott scoreboard, it's 1-1 with North Medford coming to bat. And a check swing for a strike. It'll be the 9-1-2 hitters. Garrett at the plate with the 0-1 count. And then it'll be Hamlin and Miles, your scheduled first 3 hitters here in the top of the third. Your battery is Martin and Harry. Ground ball to deep short. This will be an infield single. Throw across, not in time. And anytime you see a shortstop going toward the line and backhanding a ball, you pretty much know it's an infield single.
Yeah. Once you dive down on the ball, too, it's going to be so much harder to get up. Not likely going to be a throw from the knees, so that extra time is going to give that runner what they need to get over to first. Still close, but 1 on to start the third.
So a grounder to second, bobbled, everybody's safe. So Hamlin down at first. So Garrett at second, Hamlin at first, and the batter is Samara Miles. First pitch swinging, base hit to right field. Throw coming in, and the bases are loaded. So North Medford with a little rally going here. Nobody out, and the bases loaded.
Yeah, what a great start to the top of the third here for the Black Tornado. Bases loaded in 3 bats, and have a quick little meeting at the mound here. Coach going in to talk to Martin and the infield.
So as they huddle up, we'll let you know that today's game is brought to you by Schlesinger and de Villeneuve Attorneys, with practices throughout Southern Oregon and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful and civil behavior at youth sporting events. And speaking of civil behavior at sporting events, it's time for you to get back in the game as an official. There is a critical need in all sports right now. Go to osaa.org and click on the blue Become an Official button to learn more. We hope to see you back in the game soon. Yeah, I saw a really ugly situation on social media this week. A female umpire with a black eye because she was attacked at a game.
Oh, no way.
And that's what the Know Your Role campaign is about. That's the kind of stuff we just don't need in youth sports. In any sports, to be honest, but especially in youth sports.
And, you know, it's tough. There's never a spot for violence. Absolutely. That's 100%. That's never needed. But I can understand the passion behind the parents, especially when kids are trying to make it to the next level, trying to get an opportunity for maybe a school scholarship or trying to get an opportunity to go and do some college.
Throw behind the runner, and they've got a run down. They're going to have to come home. And everybody will be back. Well, now they've got another chance for an out, and they get the out at second. They throw home. Out at the plate, a double play. They had the runner picked off of first. They turned it into 2 outs. And now just a runner at second with 2 outs.
Here we are having a nice conversation. All of a sudden, all that action right there. Hopefully got it all for you. I'm having to move that camera back and forth and up and down and zooming in and out. Wow, great job defensively there. Taking advantage of the opportunity is the Lady Cavers to get 2 outs. Just like that. That was exciting. I don't even remember what we were talking about before that.
That was a crazy play.
And there you go. That's a good example right there. You know, all the action going on. So some of the kids could highlight through there. And sometimes the referees, they're human. They make wrong calls. And I get the parents can be upset, but
hard ground ball to short. Bruner stays with it, throws across. So North Medford scuffles a bases-loaded situation with a base-running mistake that turns into 2 base-running errors. And they strand 1 runner, and we go to the bottom of the third. It's a 1-1 game. Grants Pass coming to bat, and we'll be right back.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger, where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parent. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play. But not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
You don't really have time to watch a replay between batters. But I should get in the habit of at least capturing those.
We're just talking about trying to, do our replays there because that was such a interesting little round ball there.
Yeah,
Coach come running out too to tell the girls where to throw it, and it just was so captivating there. Trying to see if there was any replay possibilities.
Yeah, unfortunately, to have live replays, we have to capture them, and I didn't capture a replay, but I will go home today after the game and watch that again. And so leading off and hitting one into the gap is Alexa Medley. She's around second, showing great speed, stand-up triple. And the ball gets away from the third baseman. Medley coming home, and she'll score.
Wow.
So immediate offense, 1 pitch, 1 run.
How about that? You can feel the smiles from the Lady Cavers dugout from that play there. And really just a bounce up in the bobble from the third baseman. Came up and hit her in the face. And I think that stunned her, and that gave just enough time for the run from third to home there. Because that just gave her a second, a little stun off the face and wasn't able to track where the ball went. Wow, that was That was fun.
That was good. So after the crazy pickoff and double play to end the last inning, we get a triple and an error, and a run comes across for Grants Pass. And now at the plate is Ellie Berg with the 0-1 count. Takes ball high, and it's 1-1.
So that's how you would stat that, a triple with an error and then unable to run, not an in-the-park homer?
No, yeah, that was a triple and an error because she had given up at third, but then when the ball got away from the third baseman, she headed for home.
Yeah.
So, yeah, in fact, they scored it that way. The error went up on the board.
Oh, I see that. Yep, gotcha. I got the error under the cavers, though.
Yeah, that's that. Well, maybe they scored that a hit. I don't think so. I don't. Well, it was scored a hit, but I still think it's an error. I don't think it was an in-the-park homer. Well, that's not how I scored it. You're right, though. There's no error up there, but I think that should have been an error. But nonetheless, we got a 2-2 count as our scoreboard catches up. And strike three called. So the first out goes up, and it's in the form of a strikeout. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Sarah Martin. Of course, Sarah hit the solo homer to tie this game at 1. Comes up here with a 1-run lead. And she'll take a strike on the outside corner.
I was going to say those outside pitches, they're always hard to gauge as a batter because they're coming across, and as it's coming out, you think, okay, this is going to go wide. By the time he gets to me, it just catches a bit of that plate. Oh, those are tough.
That one just misses.
I thought that was a strike for sure.
Catcher Lawton held it there for that extra count, hoping to get the call.
It's always fun to watch, too, when you see a catcher trying to manipulate their catch and bring it back over the plate again.
Yeah. Check swing. And no swing, says the umpire down at first, so the count goes to 3-1.
I think that's a correct call.
Yeah, I think it was, too. She kept the bat back. It's good bat control there. 3-1 pitch. And that'll be ball 4. So a 1-out base runner. And Totten will come to the plate.
You know, when you're sitting there at the plate, Urban, she's hit a homer, just had an in-the-park homer. You know she's got power. Kind of like, do you want to pitch to her or not? So maybe a walk was a good decision there. I don't think that was intentional, but that might be a better outcome.
You may be right. That'll be ball 1. No runner for the pitcher Martin down at first. In fact, the only courtesy runner we saw didn't stay out there. They sent one out and brought her back. That's going to be ball 2. Throw down, diving back is Martin. Martin's just got a knack. You could just see she knew how far she was from that bag, and it's almost a relaxed dive where she just knew that I'm close enough, I'm good.
Yeah.
2-0 pitch to Totten.
Of course, when you're tall and you're almost 6 foot, you've got some length. It does make it a little easier. Oh,
hard line drive, just foul. Down the third baseline. And the count goes 2-1. That's one of those pitches where your eyes get huge and you get out in front of it because you just know this is my pitch. And she needed to wait on that just another tick.
Yeah, that was a great, powerful swing, too.
2-1 pitch lifted towards center field. Coming over is Hamlin, makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And that'll bring Atiana Vanuku Johnson to the plate. Now we're going to get a courtesy runner here. So with 2 outs, you want to protect your pitcher because this is a run-at-all-cost situation.
Yeah, let her get back in the dugout and get loose for coming up to pitch this next inning, right?
So to be Burton out there to run for Martin, yeah, with less than 2 outs, you're not running on anything, any contact, you're on the move, and it's kind of like a kick returner in football. It's a really dangerous position to be in because you're running out there and they're coming at you at full speed. So it's kind of a similar thing. With less than 2 outs, you're okay with her out there, but now with 2 outs, you want your more aggressive base runner, and you don't want your pitcher being that person.
Right.
So a 2-0 count.
Especially if they've got a little extra speed on them, right?
Yes.
Generally, your pinch runners, they have a little extra speed.
Well, normally the pitcher, you see a courtesy runner all the time, but that hasn't been the case so far today. We've seen some of that, but not every time.
Yeah.
And that one fouled away, makes it 2-1. If Vanuku Johnson can keep the inning alive, it'll be Nevaeh Harry coming up next for the Lady Cavers, but Urban would like to have something to say about that. Vanuku Johnson lifts one to shallow right field. Second baseman going out, reaching up his gates. She makes the play. Cavers strand a runner, but they get a run. I'm sorry, they already had the 2-1 lead. My mistake. So they strand one, and we head.
No, they got one.
No, they did get that one.
Your two games are starting to merge together.
Yeah, I'm getting a little confused here. So on the John L. Scott scoreboard, after 3 complete, it's 2-1 Grants Pass, and we will take a much-needed 30-second break.
You leaving?
365 is here to fuel all of your daily adventures. You'll find just what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chicken. Wherever your next adventure takes you, from the mountains to the coast. And our Peak Rewards app is here to help you save money on fuel. Save at least 16 cents a gallon so you can travel further on your adventures for less. Daily adventures are just better with Pinnacle 365.
Just talking to some of the Grants Pass fans here. It's always great to see the fans back in the games, and so happy that parents and grandparents are out to come and see their kids play. That's such a bummer there for a minute when, COVID was coming through and couldn't see your kids play. And so thanks for everyone tuning in to Table Rock Sports to be able to watch their favorite sports and players play.
Popped up the first pitch that'll get out of play. Let's get our correct inning on the scoreboard there. It's the 4th inning now, an 0-1 count. And our batters will be Urban, Dunn, and Guerrero, scheduled first 3 hitters here in the top of the 4th. Jeff Smith alongside Danny Canada coming to you live from Grants Pass High School. Game 2 of a doubleheader. That one lifted to right, and tracking along with it was Falk. She makes the catch out in right center field, and there's one away here in the top half of the 4th. And that'll bring up Emily Dunn, the Black Tornado shortstop.
You see Dunn now with the sort of windbreaker jacket on. Kind of give you an idea. She got a hoodie. Give you an idea what it's chilly down here. That wind's a cold wind. It's not stopping. The rain has not been a factor, so that's good. I mean, it was dumping before the game. Luckily, it stopped. But
called strike. So 2 strikes called, and the count 0-2 on Dunn. Guerrero will be up next for North Medford. That pitch runs away outside. Good pitch to throw there on the 0-2, though. See if you can get her to chase it.
Exactly. He's going to say the exact same thing.
She might pull the string on this one. Yeah, look like she was something off speed, but it it came out of the hand a little awkward. It goes up high, and the count evens at 2-2.
Yeah, and Martin's laughing again.
Yeah, she was having such a good time in that first game. It's good to see her still enjoying things here in game 2. That one to first. Nice play there. Jimenez steps on the bag, and there's 2 away.
Well, when you crack a single homer, you're always you're allowed a little extra smile time, I think.
Yeah, for sure. She got the win in the first game. She hit a solo homer here in the second game, and it's a good day to be Sarah Martin. So at the plate, Aricelli Guerrero, the third baseman for the Black Tornado, hits one right into her dugout.
Coach is like, was that to me?
Yeah.
Hey, you trying to get me? A couple of inches over, that would have got him right in the smacker.
And that pitch misses. Count evens up at 1-1. Thomas in the on-deck circle for the Black Tornado. If Guerrero can keep things alive. Grounder foul down the third base side. Base coach makes the play. Check swing, called strike. And that will do it for the Black Tornado here in the top of the 4th. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Grants Pass coming to bat with the 2-1 lead on our John L. Scott scoreboard.
Family gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School. A little change here. We thought we were headed to the bottom of the 4th, but they've ruled a drop third strike. And so down at first is Guerrero. Thomas will come to bat, and Grants Pass had gone to the dugout, so we're waiting for everybody to get back into their positions, and so a base runner at first. The batter will be Thomas.
And that got heated for a minute there. Behind the plate, Blue let Coach know that if he comes out again, that's going to be it, because he already had a little situation in the first game. This one here, I mean, he was not having the dropped ball. They said the drop ball in the third, and I didn't see it either.
That pitch low. The runner takes off for second. Throw is not in time. The wind's starting to pick up again here.
And the wind didn't like the call either.
No. Well, and I would have to go back and look at that. It wasn't even on my radar.
No.
I don't think that ball was dropped, and neither did the Grants Pass coaching staff.
And she didn't even run to first.
No, so kind of a weird situation, but we are still top of the 4th. This count goes to 1-2.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that before. You're pulling all the kids out of the dugout. That was just an interesting call.
And I don't know what the nastiest pitch that Martin has, but you're going to see it. You're going to see it right here. She wants out of this inning.
Oh, yeah.
And they foul it off. And the count remains 1-2. So we thought we were headed to the break to head to the bottom of this inning, but
well, we did head to the break.
We threw
a commercial out.
Yeah, we got a commercial in, and we come back, and we're still in the top of the fourth. And Martin, a little overthrowing there. She's not happy to be back out there looking for another out here.
No, but this is a good time for Coach to settle everyone down and say, all right, you got this. 2-2-2 right now.
The 2-2 pitch, fouled down toward the first base coaching box. And the count remains 2-2. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised. This day has been full of surprises.
Right.
The first game was kind of a wild one, not just on the field, but off the field. Oh, there it is. Got her, froze her in the box. Martin with the big grin coming back. She gets another strikeout. This one will count as the third out. And we'll do this again. 1 run on 5 hits for North Medford, 2 runs on 3 hits and an error for the Cavers, and Grants Pass coming to bat with the 2-1 lead on our John L. Scott scoreboard. They will come to bat when we come back.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind, or discovering a place that feeds your hunger, where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore? So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parent. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play. But not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Bottom of the fourth, leading off for the Lady Cavers will be Nevaeh Harry. First pitch swinging, pops one up to shallow right. Coming in is Garrett and makes the catch. And there's one away. So 1 pitch and 1 out. And Ashley Falk, the Caver right fielder, coming to bat. 2-1. Lady Cavers have the lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. We're in the bottom half of the fourth. Two games with a pretty fair amount of offense, and both games with a fair amount of controversy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That pitch called a ball. 1-0 to Falk. Once again, your battery for North Medford. Urban is your pitcher. Lawton the catcher. That one in the dirt for ball 2, 2-0. Always feel funny on these turf fields saying in the dirt because there's really no dirt out there. Maybe somewhere deep underneath all the layers that make up the turf field.
There's dirt down there somewhere.
That's a called strike, and it's 2-1. Some sort of black synthetic sand is what it actually hits, but
see all the rubber pellets all up there.
2 turf fields here at Grants Pass. Kind of a hybrid over at the baseball field. Turf infield and natural grass outfield. Over here it's all turf as the count goes to 3-1. Nobody on and 1 out here in the fourth. And that'll be ball 4. So a 1-out walk. Falk heads down to first. And Alex Hook will be your batter. So they never did put an error on the board for North Medford, so Squaring to bunt and taking a strike was Hook. Heading to second on the play, Falk. She gets there without a throw. So Falk moves herself into scoring position. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Couldn't pull the trigger. It's taken for a strike. It's 0-2. Bruner in the on-deck circle for Grants Pass. Swinging a drive to left field. Well hit. That one down the line, all the way to the fence. Into the corner it goes. Miles digs it out. The relay comes to third, but a run comes across, and Grants Pass leads 3-1.
Wow.
So an RBI double on the two-strike pitch. Hook. Miles had to chase that all the way into the corner, out in left. Bruner hits the first pitch. That's a blooper, but a nice play. Catching it over the shoulder is Gates. And there's now 2 away. And we go to the top of the order, and Alexa Medley. And that pitch called a ball. 1-0. Medley runs up and takes a strike. And the count evens at 1-1. So Grants Pass with single runs in the first, the third, and here in the fourth. And they've got the 3-1 lead. Medley at the plate, slaps it out of play. And the count goes to 1-2.
The rain's starting to come back down again. You hear pitter-pattering off of our tent, and
swing, and that one's a base hit into the gap in left center field, all the way to the fence. The speedy Medley headed for third. She'll get there ahead of the throw. And an RBI triple. Medley down at third, and it's 4-1 Grants Pass.
Seems like that awkward call really just fired up the Lady Cavers here. They said, okay, you're going to do weird calls against us. We're going to come out and unleash. And that is what they have done so far, doing a fantastic job here in the bottom of the fourth.
A little bit of hail in that rain. That's first pitch swinging. Oh, beautiful play. Hamlin coming in, makes the play, and records the third out. But Grants Pass puts 2 more on the board. As we head to the fifth, they lead 4-1.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between 7,000 and always be there.
The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back 3P Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School. Top of the 5th. And it'll be Gates, Garrett, and Hamlin due up. Gates fouls it off for strike one. So the count goes to 1-1. Anna Gates, the batter. Takes a close pitch, and the count goes to 2-1. That one lifted toward right, hooking, just foul. Umpire a little slow to throw the hands up. He knew it was foul, but you got to let the runner know. And the count even at 2-2. So 1 run on 5 hits for North Medford, 4 runs on 5 hits for Grants Pass. Only error so far made by the Lady Cavers. And the count goes full 3-2. That one just a little low. And the leadoff hitter aboard for the Black Tornado. And that'll bring up Kendall Garrett, the right fielder for North Medford. First pitch swinging back to the pitcher. Martin thought about 2, but she slipped as she spun around. Gets the out at first. Runner advances to second on the play. And again, kind of a veteran play there. She had time to go to second, but when she spun around, she slipped down to her knee. She's talking about it right now. And makes the right play going to first to get the out. And looks like the runner, Gates, a little shaken up on the play. Coach going out to take a look at her.
I think it was from the slide in. You see her just a second ago messing with her sock there. And looks like she's going to be all right.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunching your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K.
You ever had their crispy crunchy chicken over there?
Oh, it's good.
Oh, it's way good.
You think about going into a place like that, you're going to get that tired old stuff that's been under the heat lamp forever. Yeah. That is not the case.
No, it is not.
That is really good chicken.
It's fresh, crisp, warm, and it's such a value meal. For $5, you get a couple pieces, a drink, you get a biscuit, you get a side. One of the best $5 meals around for sure. As a strike is called.
And the count goes to 1-1. Swinging a foul, and the count 1-2. Hamlin, the hitter, made that beautiful play to end the inning, coming in on a ball that was in short left center field, and she had to go a long way to make a basket catch. She's up here with a runner on and 1 out. And a 1-2 count. Wind picking up again. Makes us a little nervous after that first game.
I think the way you anchored this thing down, it's not going anywhere this time.
Squibber to third. It's going to be a tough play. Safe at first. Runners at the corners with one out.
And Martin first decided to come for it and then decided to stop.
Yeah, Martin let it go, and not enough time for Berg to make that play.
Well, right, because I think she was thinking, Martin, you've got this. So she sort of hesitated and held back a second. And then when Martin decided not to go, that was what all the runner needed to get to first there.
So that'll bring up Samara Miles. Takes a ball. Runner goes from first to throw into center field, and a run will come home.
Interesting decision there.
Yeah, I'm not sure I make that throw in this, because now it's just a 2-run ball game. Popped up and out of play.
Yeah, I lost that one right away. It went down the third base line and foul here. That one got up and above our tent sight line. I couldn't see it anymore.
Throw down. They've got her in a rundown. Chasing her back to second and winning the foot race.
Makes up for that decision to throw it out there to second, over into the outfield. And then good job there running her down with the pickle.
So the count now 2-1, but the base runner is erased and there's now 2 outs. Lifted to left, well hit. Forget about it. That one is gone. A line drive to left field. And a home run makes it a 1-run ball game.
I think that one got caught with some of that wind as it's picking up again, like you just said. That one just sailed nicely over the fence there. Great hit.
So Samara Miles cuts the gap to 1. It's 4-3. And graphic goes up a little late. Okay, we're good.
Well, nice one.
That one into right, gets past the right fielder, Falk. Making the turn at second and headed to third. Here's the throw. It gets away. Holding at third will be Lawton, and Urban up next. Going to get a courtesy runner. That one fouled off. The count 0-1. So Urban at the plate. Courtesy runner for Lawton down at third. 2 runs in the inning so far for the Black Tornado. That pitch is high. They throw down to third, not in time. But the count now even at 1-1. So Martin trying to pitch out of trouble here left that one up, and it's 2-1. Hard ground ball through the hole into right field. Another run comes across, and we are tied. RBI single for Urban.
Courtesy runner coming in now for Urban.
Another courtesy runner. It's going to be Jackson coming in to run. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Cavers get out of the inning. North Medford strands a runner, but they put 3 runs on the board here in the 5th. We head to the bottom half. We are tied on our John L. Scott scoreboard, and we will be right back.
Always be there.
Sarah Martin will lead things off here for Grants Pass. First pitch swinging, skies one out to center field, and Hamlin makes the play. And there's one away here in the bottom of the 5th. And that'll bring up Shaylin Totten. Totten with a walk and a flyout so far. Oh, first pitch swinging, didn't get enough of that. It'll be a easy play out and left, and there's quickly 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th.
So far, 2 pitches, 2 swings, 2 outs. I think that's been the quickest so far of the start of any inning.
Yeah, talk about efficient defense.
Yeah, watch now, it'll be the longest inning.
Yeah, Vanuku Johnson will have a 10-pitch at bat, and we'll have 8 more batters come up. And Danny Canada will be lynched by the North Medford coaching staff. So first pitch is a ball, 1-0 to Atiana Vanuku Johnson.
I think the Black Tornado did an amazing job last inning there. Just keeping them going, keeping that inning alive for themselves and getting 3 on the board, tying it up here. It's a perfect time to get back up and tie, in 5th inning. Got to hold them here, and so far doing a good job defensively. Some good pitching, and some good defense.
The 2-0 pitch. Swung on, driven to left, well hit. That'll be at the base of the wall. Vanuku Johnson motoring into second. She'll slide in with a double. So a 2-out base runner in scoring position, and it'll be Nevaeh Harry coming up next. Of course, Nevaeh Harry with the grand slam back in that first game, coming up here with a runner in scoring position.
Coach is telling her to relax as she picks up her bat and walks to the batter's box. So he knows this is a big opportunity for her, especially once you've already hit a grand slam in the day. You can almost have a feel like a need, like you have to get back out there and do it again. especially when someone else on base and skips over that one, as that one almost took her legs out.
Seen 3 home runs in the 2 games so far, 2 of them for Grants Pass, 1 for North Medford. That pitch in the dirt.
And I'd have to say that grand slam in that first game that Nevaeh hit, that was the winner for the Lady Cavers, even though that happened in the first inning.
Oh, reaches out for that one. Grounds to second. They'll get the out. And the inning's over. Grants Pass strands a runner. They fail to score, and we are still tied at 4 as we head to the 6th.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Second game of the doubleheader. Grants Pass with the 7-6 victory in Game 1. And we are tied at 4 as we head to the top of the 6th. Martin still out in the circle for Grants Pass. She'll face Guerrero, Thomas, and Gates here in the top of the 6th. Ground ball to second. Easy play is made by Medley. And there's one away quickly to start off this 6th inning. And that'll bring up Julia Thomas, 0 for 2 on the day. Swings and misses at the first one. Got our broadcast partner, Terry Ross, with us here in the booth. He was covering the baseball game across the way here. How'd the Cavers do across the way? 6-0 win for North Medford. So congratulations to the Black Tornado taking the baseball game.
Looks like they got a doubleheader going on over there.
And the count goes to 0-2 here. I don't usually get to work with Terry. Worked with him a little bit at our marathon baseball tournament we do every year. Most of the time we're leading broadcasts, so we don't work together, but nice to have Terry over here in the booth with us. It's been an exciting day over here, let me tell you. We had our canopy almost blow away. We've been knocked off the air about 3 times. That one, base hit into right field. So 1 out base runner for the Black Tornado. And that'll bring up Anna Gates. Gates 0 for 1 with a walk. Throw down to first, not in time. And the count 1-0 to Gates. That one up a little. Ball 2-0.
And North Medford has gone away from the chance to just pure noise. Ah! Just anything to try and distract Martin from throwing in some of those speedy pitches she's been ripping down the alley. Like that right there.
Right down Broadway, and it's 2-1. Thomas, your runner, down at first.
Thomas's first time on base today.
And Gates, the hitter. Swinging a grounder to second. Double play ball. Relay in time. A rare double play here on the softball diamond. It's turned by the Lady Cavers.
For the first one of the day, both games. First double play.
No runs for North Medford in the top. We head to the bottom of the sixth. John L. Scott scoreboard shows we're still tied at 4 apiece.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parent. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play. But not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Bottom of the sixth. Grants Pass coming to bat. It'll be the bottom of the order. Falk, Hook, and Bruner. That one lifted to left. Can of corn for Miles, and there's one away.
I like corn, but I prefer it on the cob. I like getting all messy and butter everywhere.
If I'm out in left field, I like the can. Otherwise, I'm with you. Corn on the cob.
Good summer staple there. Always love barbecuing that up.
Hook swings at the first pitch, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, and that was seemed like a really early swing.
Yeah, she was way out in front of that. I don't know if it was an off-speed pitch, but she was so far in front of it, it really didn't matter.
Right.
Takes a strike. That one a little up in the zone, but catches the strike zone, and it's 0-2. Hook fouls that out of play.
Yeah, up and over the fence there. For a second, I thought I was going to drop back in, but no.
Struck out in her first at bat, but she doubled in her last at bat. Up here with an 0-2 count. Oh-2 pitch from Urban misses inside, and it's 1-2. That one high and away, and the count evens up at 2-2. It's nice to see when if you're a coach and your batter's down 0-2 and they don't panic. That one hit well to left field. That one will bounce into the.
It's a homer.
Is that a homer?
It was. It was just inside.
Just inside the foul pole.
Yeah.
I lost sight of it. I had to wait, and so another lackluster home run call, but not a lackluster swing, as that one is out of here, and Grants Pass takes the lead 5-4. And Reagan Bruner. Yeah, my vantage point, I lose the corner. I was hanging my head out trying to see, and I thought it bounced over the fence, but no, it carried just inside the foul pole.
That was a nice hit.
And so our fourth home run of the day. There's a grounder to third. It's going to be a tough play. Not in time. Wow. That was a close play at first.
Well, tie goes to the runner, and if you're running full tilt like that, more chances of you be able to get that tie. Great job and hustle there, getting on base. Keeping us at only 1 out with that 1-point lead.
So Bruner down at first with 1 out. We go to the top of the order, and Alexa Medley. Medley runs up and slaps one into right. Coming in was Garrett. She'll make the play. And there's 2 away as Medley's retired. And Ellie Berg, the Caver third baseman, steps into the box. First pitch swinging. That one lifted and coming in. Hamlin again had to go a long way. Makes the play. And the side is retired.
And that one there, too. Hamlin with the extra hand to secure that is almost bobbled right back out. Really smart. Great job to secure that for the 3rd out.
So last chance coming up as we head to the 7th. Grants Pass has retaken the lead 5-4. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back with the top of the 7th.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School. And we've got a good one here. North Medford with a single run in the first, 3 runs in the 5th. But Grants Pass with runs in the 1st and 3rd and 6th, but 2 more in the 4th. And they have the 5-4 lead on our John L. Scott scoreboard. Sarah Martin back out on the rubber, trying to close this one out. Top of the 7th. She will face the 9-1 and 2 hitters, Garrett, Hamlin, and Miles, scheduled to hit here in the 7th.
I was talking with Athletic Director Clay Ronceville just before the game today. And he was saying, the girls this year, they're just kind of, they're having some struggles. They're up and down. He said today is going to be a really good test for them to see, how they're doing. And so far, I think they're passing the test. Tight games, but the fight is there. They've already got the 1 win and up here now as we hit the top of the 7th. So Clay having some good praise for his girls. Hopefully they're going to come away with another win here. And
yeah, there's a lot of talent on this team, but it's a matter of putting all the pieces together and finding where everybody is at their best.
Where they click, and how they work together. Not only that, but sometimes everybody's got to be on the best game coming out. And sometimes you have an off game, maybe not pitching, you miss a couple of plays out in the outfield.
Grounder to third, taking on the hop, throw across. Berg makes the play, and there's 1 away here in the 7th.
So not only has everyone got to be in their best position, right, and also playing at their best as well. Today, so far, so good.
And we go to the top of the order. Ryan Hamlin, 1 for 3 on the day, but really her defense has been how she shined today with a few really good catches out there in center field. Takes the first pitch, 1-0. Single in her last at bat. Takes ball 2, 2-0. Martin out there in her 14th inning of work today. Ooh, I don't know where that missed, but it is ball 3. 3-0.
Black Tornado trying to start their 3-0 chant.
And a one-out base runner for the Black Tornado. And it'll be Samara Miles, 3 for 3 on the day. Miles comes up here with a big opportunity to get her team back in this game. 2 singles and a homer. She'll be put out at first here. The runner advances to second. But the Black Tornado down to their final out. They got to find a way to get that runner home. And it's going to be Presley Lawton trying to keep things alive here for North Medford. Double and a triple. She's 2 for 3. Smokes that one foul.
That shows you some of the power that Lautner has there.
Yeah, you don't want to make a mistake to her. She's already shown how she can hit. Fouls that one down the line. Nobody will get to that. And the count 0-2.
Got a time called as somebody's throwing the ball back into play. Blue out there in the outfield. Roll it up. This could be it right here. This could end our day.
Runner at second, 2 outs, 0-2 count. That one squibbed to first. Barehand grab, toss to the covering Medley, and Grants Pass completes the sweep. They get the win here over North Medford in Game 2 of the doubleheader. As the teams will shake hands, but Grants Pass with the victory. Final line score, 4 runs on 10 hits for North Medford. Grants Pass with 5 runs on 8 hits and 2 errors. They win the first game 7-6. Another 1-run victory here in the second, 5-4. And the same 2 winning and losing pitchers. Martin gets the win. Urban takes the loss. And so we're not going to tempt fate anymore. We're going to close this broadcast out as the wind is picking up again, and we want to get this canopy tore down as quickly as we possibly can. So we'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank the Grants Pass High School Athletic Director, Clay Ronceville, for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net. Special thanks to head coaches Chris Campbell for North Medford, Jared Hook for Grants Pass. Our next Table Rock Sports production, I believe, is going to be baseball on Monday, but you can go to TableRockSports.net and check on all of the upcoming action.
If you click on the subscription and the notifications, it'll let you know, bing, there's a game. And you're like, I want to watch this one.
In fact, we always tell you, click on that red subscribe button, but also click on the bell.
Yeah.
And click all so that you get a notification about every event that goes up so you know when your favorite teams are playing.
And you pick and choose which one you want to watch, and we thank you.
And we do thank you. So once again, our final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, North Medford 4, Grants Pass 5. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Danny Canada, I'm Jeff Smith saying thanks for watching and have a good night from Grants Pass High School here in Grants Pass, Oregon.
Happy Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter.